ladies and gentlemen, how about a big round of applause for the Raiders? On the takeoff roll, coming at us from the left, Gary Ward and a 390 horsepower MX-2. Rolls the airplane inverted, and away we go. 2 points back to, well, he's going to do a 4-point all the way around. Gary Ward there pulling onto the vertical. Watch this airplane as it goes up, and he takes it down, and there he goes, tumbling the nose around the tail. Onto the vertical again. Look at the vertical performance of this airplane. It just goes straight up. That's what happens when you have more than 350 horsepower and a 1,200. Whoa! Rolls right, brakes left a 6. Gee, pull 6 times. The force of gravity. What that means is when you can't pull, if you weigh 200 pounds, all of a sudden it feels like 1,200 pounds. Oh, yeah. As you can see, this thing climbs like a homesick angel, holding it there into the torque roll. Here's the fun part. He's going to back this airplane up. Let's see how far he can bring her back. There's the whip stall. Whoa, he held it flat for a second. That takes a lot. It's time to go. This is a rough ride. With the roll rate as fast as it is, as you can see, this plane whips right around. There's a snap roll to the right. You are literally being thrown, squished, and pulled against the belts while you're flying this aerobatic routine. Took it easy this time. Here we go. Knife-edge flying out. Keep an eye. And he's holding it level in knife-edge flight. Very difficult to do. Requires a lot of horsepower. Dives back down. He's got to get some cooling air into that engine because he will not pull off the power in this performance at all. Keeps it wide open, and the engine gets hot very quickly. You know, air going through it. Back onto the vertical again. Slow rolls it around. Keep an eye on Gary here. He's playing Stump the Announcer here today. Power is back. It's called the tail slide. And he's holding it inverted right now. He's hanging from the belts. Oh, this is the hard way to do to watch this. He kicks the elevator over into a micro loop and continues inverted. All of the blood going to his brain. It is the world's fastest way to get ahead. On the vertical again, look at the airspeed bleeding off. The plane is slowing up. There's the rudder kick. Beautifully executed. Hammerhead stall turn. Going to take it easy a little bit on this pull out. That's only about 4 G's there. Rolls the airplane next 2, 3, and 4-point hesitation roll. Back onto the vertical again. He's going to do a turnaround maneuver of some kind. Let's watch what he's going to do. Airspeed is bleeding off. Aha! He pushed the elevator forward. It's called the Humpty Bomb. That is a cool move to do. As you go over the top of the Humpty Bomb, you press up against the seat, belts and shoulder harness. Here's Gary Ward. He's going to tumble it. There it is, nose over tail tumble. Often called the Lumshevak, which is Polish, Czechoslovakian for headache. He sure will give you one, that's for sure. The next maneuver you got to watch out for, I have no idea what he's going to do. Now, if we had a little more sun today, you'd be able to see a shadow on those trees. And that's how you know when a pilot is getting close to the trees. By the way, I want to remind you, those of you who don't know, we will have our aerobatic stars here giving autographs on the flight line fence. Back onto the vertical again. Look at how straight that line is, and look at the horsepower. Whoa, hard pull. Holding the airplane inverted as he goes across the sky. Watch for the next pull right about there. Oh, that's a wicked pull. Here comes the hard one. The airplane literally stops flying for a split second. It's called the square loop. And I'll tell you what, Gary's doing the squarest square loop I've ever seen. Going to bring the airplane around here and reposition for his next maneuver. You got those cameras and camcorders rolling. You're not going to want to miss this one. He's going to climb out and get some altitude. You know what? When an aerobatic pilot is getting altitude, you know he's going to do something special. Raiders are going to be signing autographs up here near the Connie, so if you'd like to get your autograph, come on up. Here goes Gary Ward onto the vertical. Keep your eyes on this move. I think it's what it's going to be. He's up way high. Watch the airspeed lead off. Here comes the control kicks. He's inverted. He is flat, and he's in a spin. It's called the inverted flat spin, a very dangerous maneuver to do. And after about 4 of them, come on, Gary, let's get out of that. And there's the recovery. Whew, that move always takes my breath away. Coming back onto the vertical here, going to bring this airplane back to Air Show Center. Rolls out at the top. Oh, he's going to do a snap. He's tumbling the airplane again into a knife edge spin this time. And now the cheat sheet that he gave me says hover. I wonder. Let's see if he's going to try to hover this airplane. He's got a lot of horsepower. The airplane is very light, only 1,200 pounds. He's going to bring the airplane around here. Those of you who fly radio control model airplanes, you've seen 3D where you actually hang the airplane up. Here's what Gary Ward is going to do. There he goes. Rolls the airplane inverted, and he's going to hang it on the prop. He's just about got it hovered too. Whoa! Kicks the elevator around into another micro loop. Get your cameras and camcorders ready. Listen to the airplane screaming. Get your camcorders, your cameras, your watercolor set ready. He's going to bring this airplane around for the photo pass. The wings are not doing any lifting at all. It's the fuselage of the airplane that keeps that thing in the sky. And this too is a 2-seater. You can go out and do these kind of maneuvers with your own MX2 and take a friend along. Does that sound like fun, you roller coaster fanatics? I know you're thinking. Trust me, it is. Here's Gary Ward, another photo pass. All right, he's going to turn the airplane around here, and he's going to set up for his landing after he does an inverted pass. 2 points of a 4-point hesitation roll out of it, back to upright. And he's definitely buzzing the trees. Pulls back on the stick. Notice how high this airplane climbs. That's the beauty of high horsepower and low weight. Here comes the landing. Look at how he cocks this airplane. He's using the side of the fuselage as an air brake. This is how you bring an airplane in when you have no flaps to help slow you down. You kick that tail out a little bit, crab the airplane, and the next thing you know, boom, you're right on target speed. There's the runway. And Gary Ward is on the ground. Gary's sponsors today are Jersey Central Power and Light. To check out their website, it's jcp-l.com. We'd also like to thank MX2 Aircraft, Lycon Aircraft Engines, MT Propellers, and Champion Spark Plugs. Wait a minute, Gary, you're supposed to come back here, buddy. Gary's not listening to the air boss. I got a feeling he's got something up his sleeve. It is Sunday, you know. What does every NASCAR driver do? They do a burnout after they take the checkered flag. Gary Ward would like to do the same. Oh, yeah. No mosquitoes down there. Oh boy, somebody's in trouble. And it's not Gary Ward either. Gary's cool. And I'll bet you right now he definitely would like a cold bottle of water after he gets out of that airplane. All right, everybody, he's got the canopy open, and I'm sure he'd love it if you waved at him. So how about